Hello dear friend, and welcome to On This Day SMR with me, Edward Hertz, where we take a look back through history at events which took place on this day. The rain is gently pittering and pattering away on the window, and the fire is crackling away nicely in the hearth. So put your headphones on, sit back, relax, and let me take you on a journey back through time. Today is Saturday the 10th of February 2024, and we have 38 events to cover, going all the way back to the year 1258. Starting with the most recent event, which happened 3 years ago in 2021, the traditional carnival in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, is cancelled for the first time because of the COVID-19 pandemic. 6 years ago in 2018, 19 people are killed and 66 injured when a Kowloon motorbus double-decker on Route 872 in Hong Kong overturns. Eight years ago in 2016, South Korea decides to stop the operation of the Kaesong Joint Industrial Complex with North Korea in response to the launch of Kwangmyeong-song 4. 11 years ago in 2013, 36 people are killed and 39 others are injured in a stampede in Allahabad, India, during the Kumbh Mela festival. 15 years ago in 2009, the communications satellite Indium 33 and Cosmos 2251 collide in orbit, destroying both. 20 years ago in 2004, 43 people are killed and 3 are injured when a Fokker 50 crashes near Sharjah International Airport. 21 years ago in 2003, France and Belgium break the NATO procedure of silent approval concerning the timing of protective measures for Turkey in case of a possible war with Iraq. 28 years ago in 1996, IBM supercomputer Deep Blue defeats Garry Kasparov in chess for the first time. 35 years ago in 1989, Ron Brown is elected chairman of the Democratic National Committee, becoming the first African American to lead a major American political party. 40 years ago in 1984, Kenyan soldiers kill an estimated 5,000 ethnic Somali Kenyans in the Wagala massacre. 52 years ago in 1972, Ras Al-Khaimah joined the United Arab Emirates, now making up 7 emirates. 57 years ago in 1967, the 25th Amendment to the United States Constitution is ratified. 60 years ago in 1964, the Melbourne Voyager collision. The aircraft carrier HMAS Melbourne collides with and sinks the destroyer HMAS Voyager off the south coast of New South Wales, Australia, killing 82. 62 years ago in 1962, in the Cold War, captured American U-2 spy plane pilot Gary Powers is exchanged for captured Soviet spy Rudolf Abel. 70 years ago in 1954, US President Dwight D. Eisenhower warns against United States intervention in Vietnam. 77 years ago in 1947, the Paris Peace Treaties are signed by Italy, Romania, Hungary, Bulgaria, Finland, and the Allies of World War II. 81 years ago in 1943, in World War II, attempting to completely lift the siege of Leningrad, the Soviet Red Army engages German troops and Spanish volunteers in the Battle of Krasny Bor. 84 years ago in 1940, the Soviet Union begins mass deportations of Polish citizens from occupied eastern Poland to Siberia. 85 years ago in 1939, in the Spanish Civil War, the nationalists conclude their conquest of Catalonia and seal the border with France. 88 years ago in 1936, in the Second Italo-Abyssinian War, Italian troops launch the Battle of Amba Aradam against Ethiopian defenders. 91 years ago in 1933, in round 13 of a boxing match at New York City's Madison Square Garden, Primo Camaro knocks out Ernie Schaff. Schaff dies 4 days later. "94 years ago in 1930, the Vietnam Quoc Dan Dang launches a failed Yen Bai mutiny in hope of overthrowing French protectorate over Vietnam. 101 years ago in 1923, Texas Tech University is founded as Texas Technological College in Lubbock, Texas. 104 years ago in 1920, Joseph Haller de Hallenberg performs a symbolic wedding of Poland to the sea, celebrating restitution of Polish access to open sea. 104 years ago in 1920, about 75% of the population in Zone 1 votes to join Denmark in the 1920 Schleswig plebiscite. 118 years ago in 1906, HMS Dreadnought, the first of a revolutionary new breed of battleships, is christened. 162 years ago in 1862, in the American Civil War, a Union naval flotilla destroys the bulk of the Confederate Mosquito Fleet in the Battle of Elizabeth City in the Pasquotank River in North Carolina. 163 years ago in 1861, Jefferson Davis is notified by telegraph that he has been chosen as provincial president of the Confederate States of America. 178 years ago in 1846, in the First Anglo-Sikh War, Battle of Sobraon, British defeat Sikhs in the final battle of the war. 184 years ago in 1840, Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom marries Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. 210 years ago in 1814, in the Napoleonic Wars, the Battle of Champaubert ends in French victory over the Russians and the Prussians. 261 years ago in 1763, the French and Indian War. The Treaty of Paris ends the war and France cedes Quebec to Great Britain. 312 years ago in 1712, Huiliches in Chile rebel against Spanish encomenderos. 457 years ago in 1567, Lord Darnley, second husband of Mary, Queen of Scots, is found strangled following an explosion at the Kirko Field House in Edinburgh, Scotland, a suspected assassination. 522 years ago in 1502, Vasco da Gama set sail from Lisbon, Portugal, on his second voyage to India. 669 years ago in 1355, The St. Scholastica Day riot breaks out in Oxford, England, leaving 63 scholars and perhaps 30 locals dead in 2 days. "718 years ago in 1306, in front of the high altar of Greyfriars Church in Dumfries, Robert the Bruce murders John Comyn, sparking the revolution in the Wars of Scottish Independence. 766 years ago in 1258, the siege of Baghdad ends with the surrender of the last Abbasid Caliph to Hulagu Khan, the prince of the Mongol Empire. So that is all we have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you found our little trip back through history both relaxing and informative. If you did indeed like the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and also consider leaving a comment below. All feedback is very much welcome. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. It will really help the channel grow and will ensure that you are notified of future videos. Be sure to turn on notifications so that you are notified of future videos as soon as they are posted. Thank you again, and I hope to see you next time.